Look around you, beyond the noise of the world, beyond the rush of human life. There is something greater, something eternal. The universe speaks in whispers, and those who listen, those who truly pay attention, will hear its wisdom. Since the beginning of time, nature has been our greatest teacher. It does not rush, yet everything is accomplished. It does not speak, yet its lessons are written in the stars, the trees, the rivers, and the mountains. If you wish to understand life, do not look to men. Look to nature. For billions of years, the universe has been shaping itself. Galaxies spin in perfect harmony. Planets orbit in silent obedience. And life flourishes in the most unexpected places. Everything has a purpose. Everything follows a rhythm. And within that rhythm, there is wisdom older than humanity itself. A seed does not question whether it will become a tree. It simply follows the path nature has laid for it. It waits. It gathers strength. And when the time is right, it reaches toward the sky. In that small, quiet act, there is a lesson for all of us. We are always in a rushing to grow, rushing to succeed, rushing to become something we are not yet ready to be. But nature teaches us patience. It reminds us that all great things take time. The mountains have stood for millions of years, witnessing the rise and fall of empires. They have seen the arrogance of men and the wisdom of silence. They do not boast of their greatness, yet they command respect. In their stillness, they teach us the power of presence, that true strength does not need to be loud. There is the river, constantly moving, constantly changing, yet never lost. It bends, it curves, it adapts. No matter the obstacles in its path, it finds a way. The river teaches us resilience. Life will throw stones in our way, but like the river, we must learn to flow around them, to keep moving forward. The sun rises and sets without fail. It does not ask for praise, nor does it complain when clouds cover its light. It simply shines, doing what it was meant to do. And in that, there is a profound lesson: be who you were meant to be, without fear, without hesitation. The wind moves through the trees, whispering secrets only the patient can hear. It does not fight against obstacles. It moves around them, embracing the path of least resistance. In this, nature reveals a simple truth sometimes. The greatest strength is found not in resistance, but in adaptation. Those who fight against the inevitable only exhaust themselves. But those who learn to bend like the branches of a tree will always stand tall after the storm. Every creature in the wild understands this instinctively. The eagle does not fear the storm. It uses the wind to rise higher. The wolf does not waste energy chasing every distraction. It moves with purpose, focused and relentless. The bamboo does not resist the wind. It sways and bends, yet never breaks. These are not just survival strategies. These are lessons, reminders of how life is meant to be lived. Consider the ocean, vast and mysterious, holding more secrets than we may ever uncover. At its surface, the waves rise and crash, restless and unpredictable. But in the depths, there's stillness. The deeper you go, the quieter it becomes. And so it is with life. On the surface, there is chaos, noise, and endless movement. But true wisdom is found in the depths, in stillness, in quiet reflection. The night sky stretches above us, infinite and full of wonder. For thousands of years, humans have looked up, seeking answers, searching for meaning. The stars do not speak. Yet they have guided sailors across oceans, inspired poets to dream, and reminded every soul that they are part of something greater. Each star burns with purpose, giving light to the darkness, never questioning its role in the universe. And so must we. A caterpillar does not fear the end when it enters its cocoon. It does not resist change. It embraces transformation, knowing that what lies ahead is something greater. Most fear change. They cling to the familiar, afraid to step into the unknown. But nature shows us that transformation is the path to becoming what we were always meant to be. Everything in nature has its time. Flowers bloom when they are ready. Leaves fall when their season is over. The tides rise and retreat in perfect rhythm. Life, too, has its seasons, times of growth, times of struggle, times of rest. Rushing through one season to reach another only disrupts the balance. Trust the timing of your life, just as nature trusts the timing of its own. The greatest lesson nature offers is that nothing truly ends. The river that disappears into the ocean does not cease to exist. It becomes something larger. The tree that falls in the forest gives life to new growth. The sun that sets in one part of the world rises in another. Everything is connected. Nothing is ever lost. We are not separate from nature. We are part of it. And when we understand that, we understand everything. The universe has been teaching us since the beginning of time. It speaks through the rustling of leaves, the flow of rivers, the silence of the mountains. But are we listening? Humans have built great cities, conquered lands, and reached for the stars. Yet, in our pursuit of progress, we have forgotten the wisdom that was always around us. We have silenced the voice of nature, replacing it with noise, distractions, and artificial light. But no matter how far we go, no matter how much we build, we are still a part of this grand design. We are still bound by the same laws that govern the stars and the sea. There is no separation between us and nature. The same energy that fuels the sun runs through our veins. The same patience that allows a seed to grow into a mighty tree is within us. The same resilience that allows the ocean to shape mountains over time exists in our souls. We are not visitors here. We belong to this universe, just as the rivers, the forests, and the endless sky do. The question is not whether the universe is guiding us. The question is whether we are willing to follow. Are we willing to trust the timing of our own lives? To embrace change as the seasons do? To stand tall like the mountains, flow like the rivers, and burn with purpose like the stars? Most people live disconnected from this truth. They rush from one moment to the next, chasing goals that are not their own, fearing failure as if it were the end. But nature shows us otherwise. The tree that loses its leaves does not fear the winter. It knows that spring will come. The river that is blocked by stones does not stop. It finds a new path. The caterpillar does not resist the cocoon. It transforms. And so must we. We must learn to trust that every struggle is part of a greater cycle, that every setback is a lesson, that every challenge is shaping us, refining us, preparing us for what we are meant to become. If you ever feel lost, step outside. Feel the wind on your skin. Listen to the waves. Watch the stars. They have been here long before us, and they will remain long after we are gone. And yet, in this brief moment that we are here, we have the chance to learn from them, to live in harmony with the wisdom of the universe, to embrace our role in this great, unfolding story. Because in the end, the greatest truth is this: We are not separate from nature. We are nature. And once we understand that, we understand everything.